Versace is one of my favourite fashion brands. When I was in Sofia, my poster was on a plasma screen on the side of one of the biggest shopping centres in Sofia. A kind of massive screen kind of on the side of it, and my poster was everywhere in there. Cillian Murphy was part of the Versace Icon Series, and basically he was on these massive screens in the centre of Rome, centre of Milan, centre of Paris, centre of London, and in Times Square. That's fame. I love the Medusa branding, their symbol. It's quite excellent, and I also the way they can kind of manipulate it into other artistic forms. It's quite amazing. Donatella Versace is a lovely woman, and fantastic brand. Also, I think Armani are quite amazing. Basquiat loved Armani, and Comme des Garçons, but but Armani, some of their stuff, really really fetching. Prada, the devil wears Prada. Some of their stuff is actually quite amazing. I like the trench coats, and I like their cut. It's quite nice. Kind of moving along. Best trench coat. There's two. Burberry. Absolutely fantastic. And also like the different colour schemes, kind of tan, black, but their trench coats are quite amazing. Expensive. Wish I had one. They are amazing. Noel Gallagher. He promulgates those. Another really, kind of, you wouldn't really think it, but some fantastic apparel. It's produced by Dunhill. Now, my grandfather used to wear a Dunhill trench coat back in the day, and some of their stuff is like, number one, it stands the test of time, and number two, they have really kind of caught up with the times and stuff like that, and some of the stuff is quite amazing, even a little futuristic, but very very nice. A brand that I do have a coat of is Baumler, and surprisingly good actually. Some of their kind of more modern stuff, really really nice, very well presented. Yves Saint Laurent, Yves Saint Laurent, again, has stood the test of time, and some of their suits and stuff, shirts and all this kind of thing, incredible, really 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 good, and still highly in demand. To a lesser extent, but also quite relevant, Dior, still there, and but like really kind of, with the times and all this kind of thing, but still quite cool. Same Louis Vuitton, amazing. Love the color schemes, quite cool. Dolce and Gabbana, very very nice. Some of the stuff, very very good, and nice sunglasses as well. Little shout out to Anna Wintour, formerly of Vogue, friendly with Cillian Murphy. Maybe I'll meet her sometime. Nice lady. On Vogue, shout out for the 73 questions. These kind of rapid fire questions to interviewees, and there's like monosyllabic response, but also sometimes a more elaborate response. And the interviewers, quite something, and really worth watching and captivating. So kind of with that, like, fashion and all that, I've got a song called Supermodel that I've already mentioned, and for like a fashion show, Supermodel is actually very cool to use in the background and stuff. It works very very well, and it's kind of inspired like obviously Kraftwerk and Depeche Mode, but also kind of by the catwalk and by the fashion shows and stuff like that. I have another song called Riot, Riot, Riot. Obviously, that's a kind of petit hommage pour Raf Simon, the Belgian fashion designer, the esteemed and incredible Belgian fashion designer. And as we're on Belgium, we should also kind of mention a very notable mention to the Antwerp Six. We're in the 40th anniversary of their impact in the London Fashion Exhibition, and their work is quite incredible, quite unique, and again has the flavour of Belgium. Belgium is a fantastic country, fantastic people, and they've the essences of Belgium are emblematic in their work. Thank you very much for listening.